Good morning, everybody. How are you doing today? It is Wednesday, December 9th. I cannot believe how fast time is going by. We have what? We have 2 weeks, and then it's Christmas Eve the next day. It's crazy. I hope you guys have all finished your Christmas shopping. If you celebrate Christmas, we are pretty much done. I just ordered a couple things and that should be here before Christmas. And I still have to get something for my husband because what I originally wanted to get him didn't work out. And so I have to figure something else out. But things are going good here. I can kind of let you guys in on what's been going on now. But this is going to come with a little request from me and a disclaimer. We are not going to talk about this for right now outside of this video. So if you are not somebody that I talk to on a regular basis, or if what I'm going to talk to you about is personal, and so I am requesting that what I tell you that you keep between me and you talking on this video. And if you'd like to comment on it, please do not comment on the video or this post. I would like you to send me a private message if that's something that you would like to do. It's just a personal thing right now. So, with that being said, we found out that we are expecting baby number 6 will be on their way in June, hopefully, maybe before that, 2016. So we are super excited. The kids all know now, and they're really excited, and my husband is thrilled, and we have told very few people, and it's not anything. It's still really, fairly early. I'm just now going into the second trimester, and it's something that we've wanted to keep fairly quiet because I have not been feeling very well. And so, like I said, if you are finding this out for the first time today, and you would like to send us a message, then I would ask you to please send it privately to either this page, or if you're on my personal page, you can do it that way. So that's what's been going on when I've been telling you that I've been going to the doctors, and then I haven't been feeling good, and that things have had to kind of change with my diet a little bit. So it's been very difficult for me to be able to explain to you guys what's going on because I haven't been able to get very specific. So I figured today I would updates from my computer. I figured today that I would let you in on what's been going on kind of quietly. This is the first time that we've ever made a decision as a family not to make this big social media announcement. When you, first of all, no matter how many children you have, there are people who tend to lose their filter and don't abide by the if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all rule. And, I don't think that a lot of people mean any harm, but constantly hearing the same things over and over again for us, which are like, do you know what causes that? Are you Catholic? Are you Mormon? Don't you know how expensive kids are? Why would you do that to yourself? Do you have a TV in your bedroom? Um, People, it's funny. Um, I am going to post a video for you guys later in the day. Those of you that are watching this will get a good laugh because you've seen this now. But there is a video that I found of a very large family who remade the 12 Days of Christmas. It's hysterical. It's so things that we would say and respond to. And anyway, so when I kind of gave you a little Easter egg last week. I don't know if you caught it in the video last week when I was talking about um, doing our family closet, making a family closet. And I had said that I watched a video of a woman who was also a mom of 6. So that was my little Easter egg to you. And nobody messaged me that they caught it, but I'm curious if anybody did. So, but I know that my audience for Wednesday mornings is not very big, which is fine because this was intended to be just a little intimate gabbing session here. So, but like I said, if this is news to you, don't comment on this video. Don't comment on the Facebook post. Send me a private message, okay? And if you have any comments that you'd like to make. So that has been what's exciting around here. And I go to see my new doctor for the second time tomorrow. He is freaking amazing. Like, I had a really bad experience with my last labor and delivery. And it's something that, like, I seriously have had to work through this. And it's not always hard for everybody, but it was not good for me last time around, especially since for the first time I really tried to be very proactive and very involved and caring and thoughtful about everything that I did during my pregnancy and planning for my labor and delivery. And I ended up with a doctor that is the only doctor in the practice that I absolutely cannot stand. The practice here is all gentlemen doctors except for one woman, and the woman is not very woman friendly. She's not very kind. Um, if you guys live in the area, you probably know who I'm talking about. There's only 2, as far as I'm aware, OBGYN practices here that will deliver your babies in this Auburn, Opelika area. And also in the state of Alabama, you do not have option to deliver at home with a midwife. You can deliver at home by yourself, but midwives are not legally allowed to practice in the state of Alabama. So they're super, super behind here and very, just not very mama friendly. They There are 3 hospitals in the state of Alabama that are now certified as baby friendly, which is great. When I ended up having to have a cesarean section the last time, I'm going to shut that off so that you guys don't hear it. When I ended up having to have a cesarean section the last time, right after they were done closing me up and everything, I got to hold her immediately and still have that skin to skin kangaroo care time in the recovery room. She was able to latch right away for breastfeeding. but so much of the care may be baby friendly, but it's not mama friendly. Um, you have to literally fight tooth and nail for the things that you want to happen during your birth and the way that you want to be cared for. And to me, it's ridiculous because this is a mother's most vulnerable time. Um, and, hormones are crazy. And, oh, I just think that moms should be cared for a little bit better. Um, so anyway, long story short, I found no, a long story long. It's really what it is. I found I keep hearing great things about this doctor up in Anniston. Now Anniston is 2 hours away from here, but he has a satellite office, which is about an hour from here. So I figured, well, it is a long drive, but if this guy's as good as people say he is, then to have the kind of birth experience that I want for me and my baby and my husband, it's worth it. So we went to meet him last month, and he's amazing. Like, he was being proactive and ready to prepare for things that aren't even here yet. Um, because I've had issues with milk supply before, and my last two babies were really big, between 9 and 10 pounds, and then of course going for last time was the first time I ever had to have a cesarean section, and so this time, of course, I'm going for a VBAC because that's what I need to do for me. And I mean, he was very positive about what I'm doing. He allowed me to cry it out in his office when we talked about one of the main reasons that I had issues with that last doctor, and that was that a comment was made years ago by her that people my size have no business having children. Um, and granted, while there are other risks during pregnancy when you're obese, uh, to tell any woman that she has no business having children is right up there with, you know, you hear so much in the news right now with liberals talking about reproductive rights, and uh, that's right up there with that. So anyway, not going to get into that because I will get very upset right now. But he allowed me to cry in his office, and uh, you know, very kindly and gently talk to me about how we can make sure that this is as low risk as possible despite the weight. Um, Ideally, I would have loved to be at my goal weight before getting pregnant again. Um, but, you know, sometimes it's interesting because God works in very mysterious ways. I have two issues with me, female wise, that I should not. I have friends with these issues that have had nothing but issues getting pregnant, and I clearly don't have that problem. God has truly blessed me. I have lost a child before, but I have not had to go through the kind of fertility issues that my friends have. And every time, no matter what situation I'm in, I consider my pregnancies a blessing because I could be in their shoes. I could have a very different life. And I'm grateful for what I have. And although I'm not at my goal weight and I'm not the ideal size for pregnancy, um, I I'm excited, and I think that this is going to be a great addition to our family. And so, on that note, I'm going to drop that subject for right now because I'm sure you guys will hear plenty of that from me in the next 6 months or so. Um, but going to my subject that I talked about last week with the family closet, I got that done yesterday. Um, these videos are healthy for me because I'm starting to get to the point where it's helping me to hold myself accountable for things that I say I'm going to do. Uh, I'm not huge into astrology and things like that, but I think this is hilarious that I'm an Aquarius, and while Aquarians are said to be super creative um, and everything, a lot of what I hear is also the creativeness takes over, and they tend to be um, tend to procrastinate and not finish projects and be unorganized, and that is 150% me. Um, Really, it's just, oh, it's crazy. So as little as I believe in the astrological type things, I completely embody that quality. So whether it's hogwash or not, I think it's funny. Um, so uh, anyway, I got that done. You can see light on down there. That's actually the closet. Right, the door right next to it. Let's see if I can point to it. Right there is the laundry. So you can see how much nicer that's going to be when you finish with the laundry to put it right in the closet there. I still have to get excuse me, two sets of, two more sets of plastic drawers, because that's what I have in there right now. Um, because I have to have a space for my cloth diaper stash as well as an underwear and pajama drawer for each of the kids. Right now I have piles in there and I'm just waiting for them to like fall over. So, but I think it looks really nice. I am hoping to get a blog done about it soon where I can talk about what I've done, and yeah, so I think it's going to work out really well for us. And now my husband is very much the kind of guy that if something's not working, he's just, ready to light it on fire. Um, he's very much all or nothing. He doesn't like to BS around. He likes to get things done, and gets frustrated when things aren't working. And that's kind of where we fit together like a puzzle, because although I am horribly unorganized and not a neat freak at all, he is. Um, and when I told him about this idea about the closet, he was just like, "You want to do what with the coat closet downstairs?" Like, he could not see the benefit to that at all. And I had to kind of say to him, "Listen, you work super long hours and you are not here all day, and I am. And I'm the one that has to deal with all of this house stuff. So until you have a better idea, let me just run with this." So uh, I didn't tell him that I was going to do it yesterday. I just did it. And I figured it would be better to get it set up and let him say that he hates it and put it back the way it was, because it had to be cleaned out anyway, than to not even try. So I spent the entire day yesterday getting the hallway cleaned and cleaning out that closet and getting it set up how we needed to get it set up. And excuse me. And he came home, and my daughter was excited, and he's like, wait, she's like, wait till you see what we did to the closet. And I was like, oh gosh, here we go. And so, of course, the first thing he says, well, I hope I still have a place to put my shoes, you know? And so I'm thinking, oh, he's got a negative attitude about it already. And so he opens the closet and he goes, I kind of like this. I'm going to be honest with you. I couldn't see it when you were telling me. So I think he likes it, which is good. Um, and I think it's going to be good for me, especially when we get towards the end of the pregnancy and I'm ginormous and I don't want to run up the stairs 25 times a day to put clothes away. And yes, the kids can help. Before you guys start saying tell the kids to help, they do help. I'm just talking about the clothes in particular because if I don't supervise that, they don't get put where they need to go. Um, I am very picky about where things go and where dirty clothes go and everything else. So we just can't do this anymore. So now everything is here where I can supervise and they can help put things from the laundry into the closet there. And then right across from that, across the hall, directly across, is a little bathroom. So they're able to change in there and immediately put their dirty clothes in there. I just think it's going to be, oh, I just felt when I got finished yesterday, even though I still have a mountain of laundry to get through and a mountain of clothes to sort through to get the room completely finished and all the clothes put away, I felt this huge weight lifted off me because I just immediately thought how much easier this is going to be. So anyway, I'm hoping to get a blog done about it eventually. Once I finish would probably be a good idea. And once I get more drawers. And so I also needed to get, excuse me, I need to get a labeler so that I can put good labels on there. You're going to laugh at what I used yesterday. Yesterday, putting labels on the different drawers, I used Christmas labels, and they were super old ones. That's why I used them, because I knew I wasn't going to use them for Christmas. And they're so old that they lost their sticky. So going in there this morning, there's like a few labels that fell off, but at least I know what drawers the clothes are supposed to be in for now. But we do need to have labels that stick well for the children, because that's not going to work out when they're all crying at me about what drawers do things go in. So anyway, we are heading over 20 minutes now, but I hope everybody is doing well and enjoying the holiday season so far. We are going, today's Wednesday, going to the doctor's tomorrow, and then that night is supposed to be the light show that we usually drive through in our town, but I don't know if my husband's going to get out early enough for that this year. I really hope he does, because we've gone every single year. And then Sunday we are going caroling and taking the kids to see Santa. And then next week there's some things going on. So I love all the holiday activities and puts a smile on my face. And obviously I've already had a smile on my face with the news and stuff. So, but it's a good holiday season so far, and I've really been enjoying it. So anyway, I am going to let you go this morning, and I will see everybody next week. Love you guys. Bye.